Have you ever really thought about where your shrimp comes from? I mean, yeah, we love it grilled, fried, tossed in pasta, but behind every bite, there's a pretty wild story. Today, let's dive into that world. From the open sea to your dinner plate, shrimp go through an intense journey, and it's way more interesting than you'd expect. It all starts out at sea. These shrimp boats head out early, sometimes before sunrise. The crew gets straight to work prepping these massive trawl nets. And I mean massive. The edges of the net are lined with colorful weights that help it sink and spread out wide under the water. The idea is to cover as much space as possible to catch more shrimp in one go. But before the net even touches the water, the crew inspects every inch of it. Any small tear could ruin the entire catch. They patch things up, reinforce weak spots, basically making sure everything's in top shape. This part, it's make or break. Now, you're probably wondering, how do they know where to go? The ocean's a big place. Well, this is where local knowledge meets experience. A lot of these shrimpers are working off generations of wisdom passed down through families, but they also rely on real data, things like water temperature, salinity levels, and oxygen content. Shrimp tend to thrive in certain conditions, and if you know what to look for, you'll know exactly where to drop your nets. Once the net is down and dragged for a while, it's pulled back up, hopefully packed with shrimp. That's when sorting begins. The crew separates the shrimp from everything else: seaweed, small fish, bits of debris. And they work fast because the next step is crucial: freezing. As soon as the shrimp are sorted, they get flash frozen on board. That's how they lock in freshness. Shrimp spoil fast, so timing here is everything. This quick freeze stops bacteria from spreading and keeps the shrimp tasting like it was just caught. From there, the frozen shrimp are sent to the processing facility. First thing they do is weigh the haul and log the data. After that, it's straight to the washing station. Machines rinse off any leftover bits, sand, grit, or whatever's still clinging to the shell. It's a fast, powerful rinse that gets the job done without damaging the product. Here's a fun fact while we're here. Did you know shrimp have their hearts in their heads? No joke, right behind their eyes. Kind of makes you think, right? What if we had our hearts in our heads? Would it make decisions easier or harder? I'll let you sit with that. Back to the factory. Once clean, the shrimp are steamed in giant industrial cookers. This gives them that classic pink color and locks in flavor. After steaming, they're sorted by size: large, medium, small, and everything in between. Usually it's broken down into about 6 different grades. Quality control is next. Machines and human inspectors work together to catch anything that doesn't meet the mark. Shrimp that are damaged, discolored, or too small get pulled out. It's all about making sure that what ends up in your grocery bag is the best of the best. What's cool is that even the parts we don't eat, like the shells, don't go to waste. They're collected, dried, and ground up into powder. That powder can be used in animal feed, plant fertilizer, even nutritional supplements. Pretty resourceful, huh? Next, depending on what type of shrimp product it is, they might be peeled, deveined, or left whole. Some are ready for restaurants, some go straight to supermarkets, and others are prepared for ready-to-eat frozen meals. And if they're going the pre-cooked route, they might be fried in bulk using molds to keep the shape consistent. Because yeah, shape matters, especially when you're packaging and selling at scale. It's all about making them look as good as they taste. Before shipping out, they go through one last freezing stage, this time in a blast freezer. The temperature drops super fast, which helps the shrimp hold their texture and freshness for longer. From there, they're packed, labeled, and sent off around the world. And that's how a wild shrimp from the ocean becomes the one sitting in your shrimp cocktail, your taco, your pasta, your everything. So the next time you're enjoying a shrimp dish, take a second to think about the journey it took to get there, the nets, the people, the science, and the hustle behind every single bite. If you found this as fascinating as I did, drop a like, leave a comment, and let me know. What food journey should we explore next?